Chapter 1. Stop waiting to feel ready.
You're waiting. You've been waiting for months, maybe years, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the right time, waiting for confidence to arrive like some package you ordered that's perpetually delayed. Here's the truth. It's never coming. That feeling you're waiting for, the one where everything clicks, where doubt disappears, where you finally feel capable enough to begin, it doesn't exist. It's a fantasy. A permission structure you've built to justify staying exactly where you are. Let me be clear. Waiting to feel ready is not preparation. It's not wisdom. It's not strategic patience. It's cowardice dressed up in responsible clothing. Think about the last goal you abandoned. The business you didn't start. The conversation you didn't have. The training program you postponed. What was your reason? You weren't ready yet. You needed more time, more knowledge, more certainty. That's the trap. The readiness trap is simple. You believe confidence comes first, then action follows. But you have it backwards. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Confidence is the result of doing the thing you're afraid of, not the prerequisite for doing it. You will never feel ready for the things that will change your life. Never. The job interview that could transform your career, you won't feel ready. The difficult conversation that could save your relationship, you won't feel ready. The business launch, the competition, the move to a new city, none of it will feel comfortable before you do it. And that's exactly the point. Feeling ready is a myth sold to keep you comfortable and stationary. It's a lie you tell yourself to avoid the discomfort of growth. Because here's what no one wants to admit. Growth feels terrible. It feels like inadequacy, like being exposed, like you're in over your head. That feeling, that's not a warning sign. That's the signal you're exactly where you need to be. Your nervous system is designed to resist growth. Understand this. Your brain is not wired for achievement. It's wired for survival, and survival means predictability, familiarity, safety. Anything unknown triggers alarm bells. Your body floods with cortisol. Your thoughts spiral into worst-case scenarios. Your emotions scream at you to retreat. Fear, doubt, and hesitation are biological responses meant to protect you from the unfamiliar. They are not accurate assessments of your capability. They are primitive defense mechanisms designed for a world where unfamiliar meant predators and death. But you're not facing predators, you're facing discomfort. And there's a massive difference. When you wait to feel ready, you're letting a 2-million-year-old survival system make decisions about your modern life. You're letting instincts designed to keep you alive in the wilderness determine whether you send that email, make that call, or show up to that gym. Feelings are not facts. Read that again. Feelings are not facts. Just because you feel unprepared doesn't mean you are unprepared. Just because you feel incapable doesn't mean you are incapable. Just because something feels dangerous doesn't mean it is dangerous. Your emotional state is data, not direction. It's information about your nervous system's response to novelty, nothing more. So when you say, "I don't feel ready," what you're really saying is, "I'm uncomfortable." And discomfort is not a legitimate reason to delay your life. Every single person who has done something meaningful felt unprepared when they started. Every entrepreneur, every athlete, every artist, every leader, they all began before they felt ready. The difference between them and everyone else isn't that they had more confidence, it's that they moved anyway. They understood something you need to understand right now. Readiness is a feeling you get after you begin, not before. The protocol begins with the decision to move before you're ready. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you've read one more book or taken one more course or lost 10 more pounds. Today, right now, in the next hour, you take action on the thing you've been postponing, the thing you know you should be doing but have been avoiding because it doesn't feel right. You do it precisely because it doesn't feel right. Because that discomfort is the price of admission to the person you're trying to become. This is how you retrain your mind. You take action and you watch what happens. You notice that the catastrophe you imagine doesn't occur. You notice that you survive the discomfort. You notice that you're more capable than your fear suggested. And then you do it again, and again, and again. Each repetition recalibrates your nervous system. Each time you move before you're ready, you teach your brain that discomfort is not danger, that fear is not a stop sign. It's a signpost pointing toward growth, that you can trust yourself to handle uncertainty. This is the foundation of mental toughness, the ability to act independent of emotional state. Most people are emotional slaves. Their feelings dictate their behavior. They only work out when they feel motivated. They only have difficult conversations when they feel courageous. They only pursue opportunities when they feel confident. Which means they're always at the mercy of circumstances, moods, and chemical fluctuations in their brain. You can't build anything meaningful on that foundation. You can't build discipline on motivation. You can't build success on feelings, because feelings are unreliable, temporary, and subject to 1,000 variables you can't control. What you can build on is decision. The decision that certain actions happen regardless of how you feel. The decision that your word to yourself is more important than your emotional state. The decision to move before you're ready every single time growth requires it. That's the key. You don't need permission from your emotions. You don't need confidence to appear. You don't need the stars to align. You need a decision and the willingness to be uncomfortable. So here's your first protocol assignment. Identify the one thing you've been postponing because you don't feel ready. The thing you know would change your trajectory if you just started. Maybe it's reaching out to that person. Maybe it's publishing that work. Maybe it's signing up for that challenge you've been avoiding. Within the next 24 hours, you take the first action. Not a perfect action. Not a comfortable action. Just action. You send the message. You register. You show up. You prove to yourself that you can move independent of readiness. And when the fear comes, because it will come, you recognize it for what it is, an outdated alarm system responding to growth as if it's danger. You feel it, acknowledge it, and do the thing anyway. This is day one of the protocol. This is where mental toughness begins. Not with confidence, not with certainty. With the decision to stop negotiating with your weakness and start moving. You will never feel ready, and that's exactly why you need to start now.
You've just learned the first truth. Readiness is a trap, and action is the escape. Now we need to address the second trap, the one that keeps you performing for others instead of executing for yourself.